Shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to give all honor, praise, and glory to the Most High God Yahweh. And I do so in the name of His only begotten Son, who the world called Jesus Christ. Real name being Yahweh Shai. So the Spirit got on me today because of a situation that I'm personally going through in my life right now. The Spirit hopped on me to do a little spiel on love and kind of making sure that your roots are strong, making sure your roots are righteous, and making sure your roots are living powerful, strong, healthy, and that you are not founded on sand. People, okay? Build your house upon a rock, okay? Because your house will fall if it's built upon sand. And it's just some personal things in my life that I'm going through, but the Most High has awakened me to the path that I was going down. Quite frankly, I was in danger of judgment. But, through His mercies, He decided to open my eyes. And He opened my eyes to the fact that Galatians 5:19, I was living through the flesh. Okay, I was living through the flesh. My fruits were rotten. Okay, people. Let me get that right. Luke. I'll start at 6:43. It says, "For a good tree bringeth not forth corrupt fruit." That is very, very, very important in this walk as being in the truth, or being a practicing Hebrew Israelite. That is very important that you examine your fruits. Examine your fruits, because if your fruits are corrupt, then you are not a good tree. You are not grounded and founded and rooted in good soil. You're not grounded, founded, and rooted. You are a corrupt tree, so you bring corrupt fruit. Okay? Examine your fruits. Examine your behavior. Examine your words, okay? Because your fruits are everything. Okay, your fruits mean a lot, right? And it says, "Neither doth a corrupt tree bring forth good fruit." So if you're corrupt at your core, you will not bring forth good fruit. If you are a good tree if you're a good person at your core, you're keeping the commandments, you're living through the fruits of the Spirit, right? You will not bring forth corrupt fruit. Now I'm going to break this down, okay? You're a tree. It's dealing with, I'll call it your core, okay? Who you truly are deep down. Are you a good person or are you a bad person deep down, right? How do you live your life? What are your principles? What do you believe in? What are your morals? And things of that nature is who you are at your deepest part, your deepest self, okay? Most of us practicing Hebrew Israelites, we need to examine that, who we are at our deep self. We must live through the commandments. The commandments should be your core. The commandments should be your core, who you are, okay? You implement the commandments into your lifestyle. You must burn it and engrave it into your soul, period. That's how you become a good tree, right? It says, for a good tree bringeth not forth corrupt fruit. So if you're good at your core, you're not going to bring forth corrupt fruit, okay? So what does a tree grow? Fruit. It sprouts fruit, and then you pick the fruit. So the fruit would be symbolic of your actions, and your words. Your actions and your words are your fruits. Okay? Because if you ain't shit deep down, the shit you saying ain't gonna be shit, and the shit you doing ain't gonna be shit if you ain't shit deep down. Okay? It says, neither doth a corrupt tree. So if you ain't shit, if you an ain't shit person deep down, all the way deep down in your heart, you're an ain't shit person. Neither doth a corrupt tree bring forth good fruit. You ain't gonna say nothing good, man. If you ain't shit deep down, you ain't gonna be shit on the outside. You ain't gonna be shit when you talk. You ain't gonna be shit when you do something. Alright, but if you're a good person deep down, the fruits are gonna be right? You're gonna be saying powerful words. You're gonna influence people. You're gonna teach people. People are gonna listen to you. People are going to want to hear what you say because the fruit is good. The fruit is ripe. Okay. Luke 6:44. For every tree is known by his fruit. Every tree is known by his fruit. Okay, so you're not gonna, when you see a tree, you don't see the roots of the tree. You see the top part of the tree. But a lot of trees have some real deep roots, many roots deep down in the dirt. Okay, you don't see those. So how do you know if it's a good tree, if it's rooted in good dirt and it's good soil and it's a strong tree, aka a strong-willed person, somebody who's embedded in the law, is you examine the fruit. You examine their words and their actions. Their actions should line up with their words. Period. If they don't, then the tree is corrupt. Period. Point blank. My brothers and my sisters, examine your fruit. I can't stress it enough. It's very important that you examine your fruit. Examine the things that you say. Examine your actions and make sure your actions line up with your words, and make sure that your tree is a righteous, good tree. And naturally, you're going to bring forth good fruit. You're going to say the right things and you're going to do the right things as a practicing Hebrew Israelite. Okay? It says, for of thorns men do not gather figs, nor of a brown it says, for of thorns men do not gather figs. Okay, so basically ain't nobody gonna listen to you. Ain't nobody gonna listen. Ain't nobody gonna be worried about what you say because you full of shit. People won't be able to tell you full of shit by the shit you say and the bullshit you do, because you ain't shit at the core. You ain't shit deep down, right? So if you bringing out thorns and stuff, them thorns gonna poke people. You don't want thorns. Ain't nobody gonna come grab some thorns, right? There's dangers. It'll hurt you. It'll poke you. It'll stab you. Okay, so people don't want to get hurt. They don't want to get stabbed, so they're not going to gather the thorns, right? Nor of a bramble bush gather they grapes, right? Luke 6:45. A good man out of the good treasure of his heart bringeth forth that which is good, right? Now this is Yahushua giving a breakdown. Let me make it red letter. This is Yahushua giving a breakdown of what he just said. A good man out of the good treasure of his heart, your heart, that's your core, deep down, your heart, bringeth forth not that which is good, right? So again, your heart, let me get that hold on one sec. What is it? Defileth a man. What's that verse? Here it is, Matthew 7:20. I think it's what it is. Make it red letter. Yeah. Okay. So A good man out of the treasures of the heart bringeth forth that which is good, right? So if your heart, your core is good, if your heart is good, your words are gonna be good as well. Your words are gonna be good as well, right? And this is why, right? Mark 7:20. Actually, I'll start at where can I start at here? We'll start at 7:14. Let's get the context. Mark 7:14. And when he called all the people unto him, he said unto them, hearken unto me, every one of you, and understand. There is nothing from without a man that entering into him can defile him. But the things which come out of him, those are they that defile the man. Okay, so this is, y'all Christians love to use this. Talking about some what y'all you could pork or some shit. However, y'all be using this shit incorrectly when this is dealing with nothing but the lesson that I'm teaching right now. So there is nothing from without a man that entering into him can defile him, right? But the things which come out of him, those are they that defile the man. What comes out of you? Your words and your actions. Your words and your actions will defile you. Okay? Those are what's going to defile you. Those are what's going to make you filthy and disgusting. Right? Because if it comes out of you, it came from the heart. It came from the core. It came from the roots of the tree. Mark 7:16. If any man have ears to hear, let him hear. And when he was entered into the house from the people, his disciples asked him concerning the parable. And he said unto them, are ye so without understanding also? Do ye not perceive that whatsoever thing from without entereth into the man, it cannot defile him, because it entereth not into his heart. Right? It enters not into his heart. It don't go into your core. It doesn't go into your deeper self, your true self at the core, at your deepest self that you are. When you eat something and you consume something, it doesn't go there. It doesn't go to your mind, right? Your heart is dealing with your mind, okay? Because your heart, the heart just pumps blood. That's all it does. The mind is actually what conveys thoughts and messages to the body and the vocal cords and all that stuff. But into the belly, right? And goeth out into the drought, purging all meats. And he said, that which cometh out of the man, that defileth the man. For from within, out of the heart of men, right, your core, your deep self, true self, proceed evil thoughts, adulteries, fornications, murders, thefts, covetousness, wickedness, deceit, lasciviousness, an evil eye, blasphemy, pride, foolishness. All these evil things come from within and defile the man. Okay, this is why it's very important to examine your fruits, because if your fruits are rotten, right? If you're adulterous, you're fornicate, murderous, thefts, covetousness, deceit, lasciviousness, evil eye, all of these things, that's how you're gonna know and understand that you gotta fix your core, bro. you gotta fix your core, right? Because you're not exercising the fruits. See that fruit, right? Your words, your actions, your words and your actions, the fruit of the Spirit, right? Galatians 5:22. But the fruit of the Spirit is love. Are the things you're saying demonstrating love, right? Joy. Do you demonstrate joy in your speech and your actions? Peace. Do you make peace, or do you cause strife, right? Strife. Do you make peace, or do you cause strife, right? Long suffering. Are you forgiving? Do you forgive your brothers and your sisters, man? Right? How powerful will it be if you can just forgive your brothers and sisters, man? Show some love. It's all about love, okay? Gentleness. Be gentle with our people, man. Our people have been through a lot, man. Our men and our women have been through a lot. Traumatic experiences that most human beings should not experience. Okay, you have to be gentle with our people because we have a broken heart. Okay, goodness, faith, meekness, right? Be humble, temperance, be patient. Against such there is no law. So when you talk and when you perform actions, you need to examine that they are demonstrating these: love, joy, peace, long suffering, gentleness, goodness, faith, meekness, and temperance. That is what you must exercise in your speech and in your actions. Okay? Let's see what you should not be demonstrating through your speech and your actions, right? Galatians 5:18. It says, but if you be led by the Spirit, 19, Salaki. Galatians 5:19. Now the works of the flesh are manifest. Now we're talking about the flesh, right? We ain't dealing with the heart no more. We ain't dealing with the spirit, the fruits of the spirit no more, right? We dealing with the works of the flesh. This is the wicked side, okay? If your fruits are rotten, okay, let's see what rotten fruits are, okay? Obviously, we know these two. If you commit adultery and fornication, then your core, your tree is rotten, man. Your tree is rotten. You moving through the flesh. You moving fleshly, like, okay? Uncleanness, eating pork and stuff, lasciviousness, idolatry, witchcraft, hatred. Don't have no hatred towards the people, man. Make sure you don't have no hatred in your heart for your brothers and sisters, man. Right? Variance, emulations, wrath. Right? At the beginning of this video, I said that I had to examine my spirits. I was not examining my fruits. I was not examining my fruits. I was going down the wrong path. I was not examining my fruits. My mind just created, I don't know, a defense mechanism or something for me to not even be able to see my actions, okay, and my words. But wrath, I had to appease wrath, okay? I had to get rid of the wrath, strife, seditions, and heresies. These are things that I had to notice in myself in order to be able to examine myself. Okay, this is very important, y'all. This is very important, and I want everybody to pay attention and listen. This is very important. This is very important. Envyings, murderers, drunkenness. Right? Some brothers can't handle their liquor now. Some brothers can't handle their liquor. Revelings and such like, of the which I tell you before, as I told you also in the time past, that they which do such things shall not inherit the kingdom of God. So you have to, man, all of these are rotten fruits, y'all. These are the rotten fruits. These are the words and your actions that are rotten. Okay? So if your words and your actions coincide with any of this stuff, is it causing wrath? Is it causing strife? Is it causing hatred? Is it witchcraft? Is it causing seditions? Are you starting shit? Do you tend to start shit with people all the fucking time? In the household, man, are you argumentative with your women and stuff, right? Are you screaming and yelling at them and things like that, right? What about with your brothers, man? Are you starting shit with your brothers? Are you and your brothers always arguing at it and fighting and shit, okay? These are the work of the flesh. Alright? It means you're at your core, you are, you gotta fix your core, man. You gotta fix your heart. You gotta fix your mindset, your principles, right? That's what We should be led by our principles, the law, the Torah. Okay, you have to make sure that you are keeping the Torah, because I'm a witness. The Most High can blind you. You can be blinded. Okay, I'm telling y'all, man. I didn't even. You won't even realize it. You won't even understand it. You won't even realize that you are blinded and that your fruits are wicked. You won't even realize it, but through the Most High's and Yahweh's mercy, I was able to realize it and come to a realization that I need to examine myself. Okay, we're all, the Bible says a righteous man falleth 7 times. Okay, I'm no better than the next man. We all going through the curses. Okay, so where was I at? Luke 6, right? And an evil man out of the evil treasure of his heart bringeth forth that which is evil, for of the abundance of the heart his mouth speaketh. You see that? What you say, his mouth speaketh. His mouth, okay, from the heart. Your words come from the heart. Your words come from your deep, deep, deep self. Your deep, 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 deep thoughts. Your deep, deep, deep self. Okay, the deepest you can go, that's where your words come from. Okay. Let's get let's see, Matthew 5. Let's see here. All right, this is Matthew 5:3. It says, "Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven." Okay, now you gonna be persecuted on this earth, like it says right here in Matthew 5:10. Blessed are they which are persecuted for righteousness' sakes, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Now, I want to make a profound point here. I believe it's a profound point. That is the tribulation. That's what's going to make this walk so hard for practicing Hebrew Israelites, because we live in a world where righteousness is frowned upon, right? We live in a world that if you're poor in spirit, right, and you need help, that you're just a piece of trash or something, right? Blessed, it says, blessed are the poor in spirit, right? That's who the Most High dealing with, the poor in spirit, the people who are crying, people who are going through it, the people who are depressed and suicidal, man, and just want to get out of here. They don't want to feel or have emotions anymore, right? They're tired. They need comfort, right? Those are the blessed. Blessed are they that mourn, for they shall be comforted. Blessed are the meek, the humble, for they shall inherit the earth, right? You must be humble. Okay, I listen, like I said, the Most High opened my eyes, and this was the first verse. I read this chapter, and it just took me right out of that illusion I was in. Okay, it took me right out of that illusion I was in, because I was not moving properly. It says, "Blessed are they which do hunger and thirst after righteousness, for they shall be filled." Right? You gotta hunger and thirst after righteousness, after goodness. Okay, we live in a very selfish world. Very selfish world. Every man for himself. Loving many shall wax cold, as the Bible say, man. Right? We live in a very selfish world. So, in order to exercise the fruits of the Spirit, of course, and to move righteously on this earth, you're gonna have to be this way. You're gonna have to be the good guy. Okay, people say the good guy don't win, but you got to be the good guy, man. You got to be the good guy in a world where the good guy is frowned upon, people. Okay, that's the trip. That's where I personally was at an impasse with myself because I started becoming selfish. I started feeling like, man, all these people are successful doing this and they got everything I want and stuff. I want to be like that, so I'm gonna try to mix in the scriptures with my own theology and stuff like that in order to get there while remaining righteous. But you can't do that. That's what I did. Okay? And I'm facing the backlash of it right now. You cannot do that. You cannot mix in carnal things or carnal morality and carnal principles with biblical principles, because then you're going to be conflating, confusing yourself, and you liable to go off, right? And you liable to start walking a hazy path that you don't really know about, right? So let this Bible, right, and these biblical principles be your foundation, please. Okay? Fuck what everybody else saying. Fuck what you think about, what you think. Fuck what everybody else think, right? This is how you live. It says, blessed are the merciful. You have to have mercy on your people, man. We know the world ain't merciful, man. We know the world ain't merciful, right? Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called the children of God. Blessed are they which are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven, right? It said, blessed are ye when men shall revile you and persecute you, and shall say all manner of evil against you falsely for my sake. Right? They're gonna call you all type of names, tell you ain't shit, blah blah blah, you ain't gonna be shit, whatever, all type of shit. It says rejoice. It says when they doing all this stuff, rejoice and be exceeding glad, for great is your reward in heaven, for so persecuted they the prophets which were before you. And I was getting persecuted. I'm telling y'all, I was getting persecuted for believing in I'm being honest, I was getting persecuted for exercising the fruits of the Spirit. And that persecution, that influence caused me to start bringing corrupt fruit, start bringing forth corrupt fruit. Those influences, instead of staying 10 toes in this, those influences caused me to start bringing forth corrupt fruit. Okay. So let be a good person, man. Don't let the world tell you that you gotta be this way, you gotta be that way to make it and survive and stuff, man. No, dude. You wanna get to the kingdom. We wanna get to the kingdom. We not trying to be great here. We not trying to be big in America. Okay? Make your money. I'm fully with that. Make your money. If you can make your money, make your money. Your money. But please examine your fruits and make sure that you are still living as the Bible, as Matthew 5 right here tells you to live. Right? The blessed are the poor in spirit. The blessed are they that mourn. The ones that are depressed and sad. Blessed are the ones that are humble. The ones who don't think they above everybody and boast they self up and things like that. Right? Blessed are the people who got mercy, the peacemakers. Those are the ones, man. Those people that get looked at like idiots for being that way in this society. Right? So we gotta examine our fruits, man. You know, we gotta examine our fruits. I think I'm gonna go ahead and close it out there. Actually, I wanna get Matthew 4 real quick. Where is it at? I wanna get when he was tempted. Right here. I want this one. Matthew 4:7. Jesus said unto him, "It is written," Matthew 4:8. Again, the devil taketh him up into an exceeding high mountain, and showeth him all the kingdoms of the world and the glory of them. Right? Remember when I told y'all I was seeing other people have what I wanted. I seen a lifestyle that I wanted to live. I wanted that lifestyle, and it looked like an amazing lifestyle, and I was influenced by it, and it drove me to start bringing forth corrupt fruit. Okay, trying to learn and live that lifestyle. Not to say that it was a I was just doing some really fucked up shit. No, I'm just saying I made some mistakes. Okay, as we all do. But what prompted me to do this lesson is the fact that the Most High opened my eyes to it. And I'm hoping that maybe somebody can relate to this and he opens their eyes as well if there's things going on in their life. So it says, it taketh him up to an exceeding high mountain. So Yahushua saw all the kingdoms of the world. He was tempted, right? He seen how powerful he could be. He seen how much he could have. The devil took him up there, the deceiver, right? And he said unto him, all these things I give thee, if thou wilt fall down and worship me. See that? The devil told him, I'll give you all this stuff, but all you gotta do is fall down and worship me. Okay? That's powerful right there, okay? That's powerful. Do not fold, people, okay? Don't fold to the temptation. I was tempted. I was influenced. Okay? But I did not fall down and worship the devil. Okay? I did not fall down and worship the devil, but I was going down that path because I could tell, because my fruits were becoming rotten. Okay? And I didn't really realize it. I thought it was, like I said, I thought it was I thought it was okay, but again, love. Let's love. I realized the things that I was doing was not exhibiting love. Things that I was not doing, saying, was not exhibiting love. Right? And Yahushua, he said no. He cast the devil. I said, then Jesus said unto him, get thee hence, Satan, for it is written, thou shalt worship the Lord thy God, and him only thou shalt serve. Right? Only the Most High. Then the devil leaveth him, and behold, angels came and ministered unto him. Man, I almost want to cry, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. This right here is, this is exactly what happened to me. This is exactly what happened to me right here, y'all. This is what prompted me to do this lesson. This spirit right here. Because my eyes opened and I said, I said in my heart, thou shalt worship the Lord thy God, and him only shalt thou serve. Then the devil leaveth him, and behold, angels came and ministered unto him. The angels came and have awoken my eyes, people. Okay? I do have to live with my choices. I do have to live with my actions, but those are the consequences. I'm just grateful that the devil left and the angels came and ministered unto me. I'm truly, truly grateful. All praises to the Most High, man. And by Hashem, Yahushua, all praises. I'm gonna go ahead and close it out right there. So with that, I hope everybody learned something. I hope y'all were edified. I hope this meant a lot to God, to guys and gals. I really do. So with that, I'm gonna give all honor, praise, and glory to the Most High God Yahweh, and I do so in the name of His only begotten Son, who the world called Jesus Christ's real name, Yahweh Shai Shalom.